I don't know if history wants to have Kamala as the first women president. I'd much rather have Hillary as the first and have. I know that sounds very weird to say that, but it's very weird. Like, you have a choice between Kamala and Hillary to be the first ever.
Unbelievable.
It's not even close.
She dropped out of the primary.
Listen, the answer is neither.
Yeah.
The answer isn't like I'm not sitting here campaigning saying I'm going to volunteer to go help Hillary, but there's no way. At least Hillary, Hillary was a person that could get up and articulate a message. She's BSing you. She's just saying whatever's going to take at that time. But man, have you heard Kamala giving some answers?
And she's always laughing, and she's got that weird vibe of the way she speeches. That is
Pat, I don't even think it's close.
Yeah.
I think Hillary is way more qualified than a Kamala. Okay, whether you like Hillary or not, robotic, paid, whatever, she's killing people, whatever you want to say about Hillary, 50% of America voted for her to be president.
She went to Yale.
And she lost by a slim margin to Donald Trump. Kamala didn't even get 1% of the Democratic primary vote.
It's not even and called the president a racist.
Close.
But here, let me toss on my tin hat for a second, because that very statement, I think, justifies an exit of Biden at some point during his term, because the progressives will have the opportunity, and Kamala, with her influence, will have the opportunity to go the first ever female African American president. Did not earn, given, right? Participation trophies are real in America. That's what it seems like for me will happen, even if it's 6 months out or something. I don't know, but
but it's not earned, like you said.
Let me give you a dark perspective that I have in this topic. How much influence do you think Hillary has today in America?
A lot.
Okay, I think
a lot still.
Oh, bro. Let me tell you my assessment. But again, I'm a business guy. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not a guy that's involved in this world. But I will tell you this. I think she has a lot of influence, and I think the reason why Biden may not step down, if there is even is any influence left, is because of Hillary. Hillary will not. She cannot accept Kamala being the first president. I think if Hillary has any influence, she's probably the one that wakes up every morning telling Biden's assistant to give him vitamin C, to give him the vitamin B12, to give him TRT, to give him whatever it is that he's on, to just make it for 2.5 more years, because Hillary, over her dead body, to have Kamala be a president before her. Anybody but Kamala. She would be okay for Michelle to be the first president. Mm-hmm. She would not be okay with Kamala being the first president. So I think in a way, Hillary's keeping Biden in office for another 2.5 years.
By the way, I don't think your assessment is fully wrong at all. If you're talking about someone like Hillary and you're seeing that if Kamala just gets kind of caked-walked into the presidency, Hillary's like, this does not sit well with me at all.
But it's not how much money I spent on my celebration party. That didn't go down.
I really think that part of Biden's main, if he can have these thoughts, is not letting Hunter blow him up. Just keeping that thing so that thing doesn't explode. Truly, because that could just open a Pandora's box of so much. And, he's never, that's why governors make good presidents, because they've run something, a state. They've made big decisions. When you're a senator for 40 years, what have you done? You run for office every once in a while. You take handouts, you vote, but you're not a leader. You don't do that kind of thing. So I think this whole Hunter, it's so funny, because if I have an extra muffin at Starbucks, Shonda knows, and I get in trouble. I can't get away with anything. How does Hunter Biden get away with all this crap?
You get in trouble for having a muffin?
Have you not being a black
have you not met her? Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, dude, I love Trump Jr. Great dude. And I'm like, I can't imagine under Trump's presidency if he did 1 ounce of like the ton that Hunter has done. Like, they just completely ignore it now, like as if it's totally fine to be smoking crack and having sex with prostitutes and all these other things. I mean, do you, buddy? It looks like you're having a lot of fun, but not as the president's.
Well, I don't know if it's ignored. It's kind of
just like an embarrassment, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's nothing attractive about the president's son smoking crack with hookers. No doubt. The question is, did he sell his country out or not? And that remains to be seen.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.